Hey everybody. No, I'm just playing. What's going on? Man, oh man. I'm gonna lay off the idiot scumbag today. But trust me, people, this one is just as bad. Yeah, has this ever happened to you? You know when you think you know somebody, you think you got a pretty good grasp on what this person is, their personality is, and then bam, they get you and they end up being either losers or selfish pricks or just flat out grimy people. Like just flat out grimy. Take. And then when it's time to give, they come up with every excuse under the sun for they don't have to help you out for something or keep their end of the bargain. You know. So I end up running into some people like that. You know, it's I would say it ain't like it ain't. I ain't mad for say, because losers are losers. You know what I mean? They gonna be losers no matter what. The only thing losers do is know how to hide it better. They don't get, they don't start becoming winners because losers are losers. You when you think you know somebody or you know their personality, you tend to let your guard down a little bit because you ain't thinking like that no more. You just thinking like, oh man, I got a cool friend. Well, we similar like, and you know, he or she cool people. I mean, it's just like it's just it stinks, man. I ain't gonna lie, it stinks when you think you know somebody and come to find out that's further from the truth. You know, but I always look at it, man. You know, can't take away your happiness and your giving ways because they are just flat out users slash grimy people that will literally set you up if it means they receiving something out of the deal. And it's just it ain't cool. You think you know them and you just don't. Or to be honest, let's be real. A lot of people, including me, sometimes you tend to ignore the signs and the signs they give off, their little body, how they carry themselves. I mean, it's a lot of telltale signs. Only thing you gotta do is have your eyes open, and it's just like, but sometimes it's easier said than done. Cause you know, I'm pretty good I thought I was at reading people's body language and talking to it for a little bit. I know what they are, how they are, because when you deal with people like that, when you got family members like that, or you got friends like that, or you just I mean, just in general, just know people like that, you tend to pick up on their little tendencies of this or that or that or this, and I picked it up, but I also trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. And I'll tell y'all right now, that is very hard to do, especially when you want it to work. when you want something to work, if you haven't noticed, you would literally probably say anything. Literally anything. And it's just like, it stinks, you know what I mean? I mean, the people I have like dealt with lately, last couple of weeks, was pure. They were wolf in sheep clothing to the fullest. I mean, I'm mad, but I ain't gonna put them out like that because I'm just ain't like that. I'm one of those people, karma go get you, you know. But I'm not. I'm not gonna be crying over spoiled milk because can't do nothing about it. They got us. They got us, you know. But anyway, we, our situation, our our car getting, I had to take it to get it fixed at the mechanic, and he told me he wasn't gonna be ready for about a week because the parts got to come in and everything. So I'm like, oh, because if you all know, you ain't ever been with your car before, man, it is hard getting around when you used to not waiting on people, not having to ask nobody for rides, not to tell them you give them gas money. You get used to having your car, and the day it broke down, I had a family member literally tells me now, I kid you not, tells me, "Oh, I'll be there," knowing, not people not knowing, you know, my wife is sick and she got cancer and we got to go back and forth to chemo. I'm telling him like, hey, are you coming to get us? 'Cause we got to go. So he says, yeah, I'm coming, I'm coming. So I'm thinking like, all right, sweet, we got that taken care of. But when you get that feeling like this dude, wait, something right, man. He should have been here like an hour ago. So you call. Once again, he says, oh, I'm coming. I'm coming. Don't worry, I'm coming. Now, when I say we was there for a long time, I'm telling you we was there for a good minute. I am talking about, ladies and gentlemen, we was there for 6.5 hours waiting on a family member to pick us up now and just take us home. Never showed up. Not even a sniff of his dumb butt. And I'm sitting here. If y'all know anybody with cancer, you know. One thing it is unpredictable. You don't know when you're going to throw up. You don't know when it's going to react. And I'm sitting in the car praying that she don't have a episode, and waiting on him. So to make a long story short, we finally get home from a friend, and something tells me, call him with your daughter's phone. And I'm sitting there like, he better not answer this phone. He better not answer this phone. And lo and behold, he answers the phone. Answers the phone, and when you caught, that's what he was doing. And I was going first. I was going to really cuss him out, like you're a low life, blah blah blah. But when you talk to a dum dum, a real dum dum, you can't argue with them, because leave it to them. They the smartest dumb person on the planet. Smartest dumb person. I'm talking about You threw him a Cat in the Hat book, couldn't read it. Couldn't read it. Throw him a freaking transmission for a 87 Buick, had that thing tore down in 5 minutes. That's the type of person I'm dealing with. So, the moral of my story is, man, don't depend on nobody. Depend on yourself, because at least you know yourself has a 50-50 chance of knowing how to do it or finding out how to do something. Because the day you start depending on other people, that's the day you go start missing out on things. Because don't nobody take your situation more serious than yourself. And I learned that the hard way with dealing with family members. Now, the other thing, now, that was a totally different story. Because, there's helping us, picking us up, taking us, to get things done, certain things. So we like, okay, we just help them out in a different way. They needed a washer and dryer. We gave it to them. And we made it very clear, like, this is for, the next few days, you've been helping us out and stuff here, man. I know I can tell them to get a lot more money for it, but you need it more than anybody else needed. Oh, thank you so much. You know how much this helped. So we said, all right, it works out for both. So I walk into the apartment, and the only thing I seen was dirty stuff everywhere. You walk in that place, they have literally now, I kid you not, had winter coats for curtains. People, I couldn't make this up. I walk in, I see a Carhartt for some goddamn curtains. I've never seen a Carhartt for curtains in my life. So, we like, wow. Man, I'm thinking to myself, they need more than just a freaking washer and dryer. So, they didn't have no kitchen table. They didn't have no refrigerator, no stove. So we have, we moving, so we got extra. And, me and my buddy, go ahead, take the washer and dryer. I'm sorry about that, the refrigerator and stove. Go ahead, man. I need it more than we do. So they takes it. And we, me and my wife like that, they like, hey, we got y'all, don't worry about the rides, gas, because this is more than enough. So me and my wife thinking like, all right, bet the ride situation taken care of, I don't gotta worry about that now. We can concentrate on getting the car fixed now. So literally, I'll say probably about the first or second day after that, they lay on the guilt trip on us saying we need gas and we can't get there. We know y'all gotta get there, but we have no gas. Basically looking at us like, pork out some money. And I'm thinking to myself like, wait a minute. You literally just said, oh, y'all need to worry about it. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. We got y'all. Don't worry. And literally trying to give us the guilt trip on needing gas. Me and my wife was like, at first we was like, wait a minute. They literally just said they got us and we don't need to worry about it. But literally the next day or two, you already asking for gas money, saying we ain't gonna get there. We had to scrape pennies and this and that. So I'm like, well, wait a minute, man. I'm like, y'all, why y'all literally this, and they get, and they work. So I'm like, wait a minute, where your money going? You work, you make decent money at your job because I know where you work at. I'm sitting there, meanwhile, I'm sitting there like, wait a minute, man. We just gave y'all a stove, a refrigerator, washer and dryer, and like little odds and stuff for their house. And mind you, we didn't throw it in their face. Still didn't throw it in their face. We still didn't say, hey, nah, man, the deal was y'all gotta take us where we need to go here and there, and that's it. Y'all agreed upon it. And we didn't throw it in their face because we both said to ourselves that, that's grimy. You either give something to people or you don't. You don't give something to some people then for you to have something on them so you can talk about them. You let it go. You know what I mean? You just let it go. So I didn't say nothing. I'm like, but I also wasn't gonna be like, oh, it was some more money to freaking give them. So I find out these people are doing drugs. I ain't talking about this weed or pills. I'm talking about crack. And I'm like, oh my God. These people, and they supposed to be in rehab at that. So for the first couple of days when I kept on just thinking to myself, like, why are they short still? Why do they only got like a quarter of a tank when I gave you almost $100? I gave you like almost $100 worth of washer and dryer alone. I could have easily got $100, $120 for both of them. But I knew they needed more than we did. I mean, it's like that family just don't, the selfishness just don't end. And then, like, to make it worse, it's always other people's fault of why they still on drugs and why they don't have nothing, why they, and we kind of found out even more that they was 2 months behind on rent. And I'm sitting there asking them, like, I understand, why are you so, broke when you work? And it always had an answer, or we had to do this. But the real answer was because their money was still going to the dope man. And they supposed to be going to rehab, and they sitting there going to rehab and then come out rehab door and go straight back to the drug man's door. And I just think, like, if we'd have known that, I don't think I know that I'd be like, I didn't trust it. I didn't want to trust it, and I didn't trust them. And it's sad because, when you don't have no friends because you're trying to cut them out because it's just like it ain't nothing good going for you. And when you think you got a friend, and you think they have similar backgrounds and struggle that you go through, no, it's like a kick in the stomach when you find out that the whole time they were trying to get you, trying to scam you. And they thought I was going to stoop to their level. I was stoop to their level and start calling them names and start taking stuff back. And all thing we did is say, you know what? It is what it is. You keep it because obviously you need it more than we do. And, it's just, That's how it is. Like, you just, you know, life gives you curveballs, and it's all about how fast you can identify that curveball. So it's just, and we didn't figure it out fast enough, but at least we figured it out before even more stuff was done. So it's, and that's why I asked y'all, this ever happened to y'all before? Because I never thought that would have happened to us, getting played like that. I mean, they'd have kept on taking it, we'd have kept on giving them. I mean, when you get somebody something for their kitchen floors to do, because it's like basically messed up, and you do it, and they know that you freaking needed those rides for the last 2 days. And when we figured out what their real game plan was, all along was to keep taking stuff from us, and they wanted this table. And when I figured out what table it was, because this table was a old school, pure wood, like beautiful table, big table that fit comfortably, I want to say, at least 8 to 10 people comfortably. I'm talking about like not even like struggling. I'm talking about this tight. I mean, I said tight. I'm talking about this nice, roomy. And they were trying to work us for this table. And because they knew you could do something for us. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to just be like, man, you know what? You helped us out, we'll help you out. That's what our freaking generosity. We just go give them the table. Let's give it to them. But I'm glad we figured it out, and the way we figured it out was it's a beautiful way. Beautiful way. But, people are like, ending off with this. Don't let one bad apple ruin it for a variety of apples. Because everybody ain't the same. And everybody ain't trying to be a thief or a con man or a con woman. So please do your homework. Go on your gut feeling. Because this will happen when you try to put your gut feeling to the side. You get conned, or try to be conned, from people that you thought were your friends. So, y'all have a good one.